This box is so big I actually can't see what's going on my desk. Anyway, it's art haul time. Let's get to it. Hey everybody, it's Christy back with another video, and yes, we have an art haul today. I was not lying when I told you I can't see my monitor. That's how big this box is, so we're not going to leave the box up there the whole time, but I have been collecting art supplies here for a couple months now to do this haul. I did the Prime haul separately, but this is stuff that's kind of been on my mind and been on the plan for the channel. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you the things that I have purchased and how we will be looking at them and using them in the upcoming weeks and months. So let's go ahead and let's get started. All right, so one of the things you probably know if you've been paying attention to the channel is that I am, in fact, doing a metallic watercolor series. And as things have been coming up, I have been picking up things here and there for that. So this is kind of all for that, minus maybe this, but it's kind of adjacent. So I tossed it on here. Some of this is Amazon, some of it is Temu, and then we'll start with this guy, which is Jackmans Art Materials from the UK. They are a wonderful company, and I have purchased from them before. And I have those little paint pots I got in a scrawler box, but I wanted to add a few more colors a couple of ways. So we've got some shimmer colors here. I'm adding a pearlescent gold pot, and we're going to add a sunset, maybe I can pick it up, sunset orange shimmer. And they only had some of these in the tubes. I would have preferred all the pots because it's what I have already, but it didn't end up working out that way. And then this is ocean blue shimmer. So these are going to go for the metallic watercolor series again. I am a little worried somebody's leaking. It doesn't look like it though. Maybe it's the deep sea green, but that doesn't look green to me. Does it look green to you? Maybe it came that way. But anyway, these are going to be for the metallics. And then I did buy 2 granulating colors because I am a sucker for testing granulating colors as well. So I bought Hematite Genuine and Deep Sea Green, and we will see how they swatch out at some point in the future. But I do like Jackmans. If you've never purchased from them before, they're a pretty cool art supply brand from the UK. I also, because I was on Temu getting things, picked up, and I have not opened these yet, the vintage watercolor shimmer set from this, I think it's DDD Praise is the brand for all of these. But this was one of the sets I didn't get before because they were not available. And so I have the candy set and the ocean set, but I wanted the vintage set also. So this will just give us a little clearer picture of, of these paints. These are like jewel tones, which if you know me, you know I love jewel tones. So yeah, that's super exciting. They were only a couple dollars, so I didn't mind picking those up just so that we can do a more well-rounded test when it comes to those. Okay, the Soho Artists Metallic Watercolor set of 48. So I have been wanting to grab this, and when I decided I was going to do this metallic watercolor series, I knew I wanted to get this. This guy runs about 16 bucks on Amazon. It is a very affordable metallic watercolor palette, and a lot of people really love it. I wanted to see what all of the hype was about and if it was good. It is upcoming and will be one that I test pretty shortly here. It's a lot of colors, and it could either be a really big bust or it could be a super good buy. So I'm looking forward to swatching these out and playing with them and getting back to you about this set. But it is Jerry's Artorama brand, which Jerry's usually has quality stuff in the Soho brand. It's usually really, really, really affordable quality supplies. So we will talk about the pros and cons and if it's worth it upcoming. Another less expensive, but also kind of cool palette that I have been thinking about getting, and I wasn't going to get it because I don't think I need it, but somebody in the comments mentioned on the Paul Rubens video that they have the Art Whale palette and that it's basically the same palette minus a couple of colors in terms of quality and everything. And it is half the price. So I purchased it. It does come with the chamois like Paul Rubens. It does look a lot like that Paul Rubens set. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know. This one is a little bit bent, but you know, metal palette's gonna metal palette. They're gonna get bent up a little bit. Ooh, it comes with this. Look how pretty all of that is. I'm gonna have to take those off. I am not gonna do that on camera. This is not an ASMR channel. Sorry, guys. Ooh, but it comes with a really nice swatch for all of the colors. It comes with a water brush. And like I said, it was $25. So I am gonna play with it, and I will have a video on this one, and I will probably spend some extra time in that video comparing it directly to the Paul Rubens set because it's so similar, and I know that was something that somebody brought up and wanted to see. So I'm excited to be able to bring that to you. So those are all more... You remember when I did the glitter watercolor video and I was like, nobody needs more metallic watercolor. Tell me not to buy anymore. And then here I am buying more. But I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for the comparison. I'm doing it for the video, and then afterwards, maybe we will have some kind of Etsy sale for some of this stuff, or I will make some, maybe I'll make some little, like, packets or something like that on the Etsy shop. Tell me if you would be interested in buying something like that. And last but not least, I picked up some, I think it's gold leaf. It's either gold or silver leaf. I can't remember which one. It's gold leaf. So I picked up a thing of gold leaf. So that's not really metallic watercolor, but I've never had gold leaf to play with in my art studio. And it was, again, I had a Temu deal where I got like 70% off of a bunch of stuff, but I had to buy 5 things. So I bought 5 things. So these are 2 of them. And then one of them is not going to be on camera because it's a gift for somebody. It's part of a gift. It's not the whole gift, but it's part of a gift. And then the other 2 are upcoming here. So that was the metallic watercolor portion. Next, I am going to pull out some goodies that I bought for sketching. All right, so I bought 2 different drawing graphite sets, and I really am excited to take a look at these. This one is the Artix sketching pencil set of 14. Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter, bought these, and they were just so stinking beautiful that I had to see for myself. And they were super affordable, like $8. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. And this range really goes. So this range was from, there's an F in here. There's an H. What do we go from? I'm trying to find that. There's an 8B. 8B to, I see a 4H. So I think maybe 8B to 4H. And I don't know what F stands for. I'll have to find that out. So I don't know if F is like higher than that. But that's a pretty good range for $8. So if that is something that you are interested in, I'm showing it off. I am working on doing some testing of things that I will probably end up either giving away as part of presents or things like that, but I'm going to test them because I'm doing a video. Remember last year for Christmas, if you've been on the channel for a while, I did a video about like the best bang for your buck for shopping for Christmas. I'm doing something a little bit different than that this year. I'm going to try to curate gifts for different price points for different types of artists. One of those is dealing with graphite. So I am getting a little bit of extra stuff in the graphite world that I thought might be interesting for graphite work or sketching. So I wanted to take a look at these. I obviously have not played with them yet. And I also wanted to take a look at this Prismacolor Premier graphite drawing set. It is an 18-piece drawing set. Comes in this beautiful tin with this beautiful artwork on it. And it has the following in it. It has a magic color kneaded eraser, a magic rub, a Prismacolor kneaded eraser, a magic rub eraser, a sharpener, a sanding block. It's got 4 woodless graphite pencils that range from 2B to 8B. It's got 3 water-soluble graphites that are light, medium, and dark. And then it's got some pencils over here for sketching, ranging from 8B to 6H. So again, a pretty good range. And then you've got some other kind of cool things here, like the woodless graphite. The only thing I don't see in here that I would probably enjoy having is a blending stump, but that is an easy thing to get or add to a box like this if you are looking to give it as a gift. So I am going to be playing with this and see if it is something I can recommend. And then I'll just grab one more thing. Actually, two more things. So these are kind of a random assortment of things that are coming up on the channel, but we do still have the Muse Kits resin box. It's just been too hot outside for me to want to go outside and film, and I'm trying to figure out setting up outside to film, but I do think I'm close to coming up with a good setup for that, and I wanted some more molds for the resin, so I bought another set of coaster molds. This was a Temu. This was one of those things I got on Temu, so again, 3 of my 5 things. You're going to see 4 of them on the video today. Next thing up, I did pick up another set of Holbein gouache. This is the Iridori Autumn color set, and I'm really, really excited to play with these ones. I have the summer, I don't have the summer set. I missed the summer set because summer got crazy. I have the spring set that I haven't used yet, so that will just have to wait till next spring, I think. But here is the fall set, and they are just gorgeous. Beautiful arrangement of fall colors. Cannot wait to paint some leaves and trees and landscapes with this set of gouache. So let me know what you want to see me do with these paints in the comments below. All right, I've got 2 things left in this art haul that I wanted to show you. This is a box, again, from Temu. This is the reason I ended up purchasing on Temu, because this baited me. I have not yet opened it to see if it is nice, but you all know that I am a sucker for anything that allows me to travel and paint well. So this was a box that was supposed to be like a field box type setup for painting, and it was ridiculously inexpensive. So you really can't go wrong. If it's bad, I'm just gonna not use it, but I figured it was worth checking out. So let's just kind of take a look at it here. We've got a little spot for a strap. I wonder if it comes with a strap. It's got this little hook closure here, which seems to be, there we go, a little bit difficult to get in and out, but maybe it's just me having to learn. And then we've got hinges on the bottom, and it does have like a little bit of a easel type setup there. So let's open it and see what's inside. Oh no, it comes with a strap. Okay, so we have this unknown piece of wood in here, 2 clips that need turned. There we go. So there's the clips. That would clip down like a sketchbook. I wonder what this is for. All right, but overall, look at that. It's pretty nice looking. It looks like it would be nice to hold paints, and then it's got this really nice strap here with these on it. It does have a very strong varnish smell at the moment, so that's definitely something I'm going to have to get used to. Let me go ahead and see if I can get my bearings around this, and then I will show you the inside. All right, so I now understand the purpose of this, and it's pretty cool. Let me show you and see if it works. So the idea would be that we would put all kinds of things up here, art supplies, things that you don't want to move around. And then in this side of the box, you would put your sketchbooks and things like that. So I know sitting around here somewhere I have a sketchbook. Let me see if I can find it. So I've got 2 sizes here. Okay, all right, I can get my A5 in there. It's got a thing on the back of it, so it doesn't want to fit as nice, but I could fit it in here, although it would be a tight fit. I would need to maybe take a really thin paint palette. This one seems like it would be a lot better, and then I could probably fit any of my Arts to Embers palettes right in there. As a matter of fact, I probably could fit my newest Arts to Embers palette really nicely right in there. Let me grab it. That's so cool. Okay, and then we could put brushes and all of the other stuff that we would want up there. But then what we would do when painting, because you would want to take those out, is when you're painting, you flip this guy around, and this stick is supposed to go inside the box like so, and then it is supposed to hold up. And it doesn't feel like there's a groove or anything, so I think it's just supposed to sit in there and hold this up. But look, it holds it up, and then I would be able to put my book like that, and I could put my paints on top of my book, I think. And then my book could be open, and I could sit and paint outside. Well, that is pretty nifty. I have to admit, I think that's pretty cool. And I didn't pay too much for this. I want to say I paid around 11 or 12 bucks for it. So I really think that that is a cool find. I was not sure how nice it was going to be, which is why I did not hype it at the beginning of the video, because I wasn't sure. But I really think I like it. It's not got any sort of splintery bits. It does smell. If there's one complaint that I have, it is that it smells, and that it's probably not constructed the greatest. This looks like maybe I'm going to have to tighten these screws and maybe even put a little bit of, I might have to give them some TLC. But for 11 bucks, it was worth the try, and I really think that's a cool find. All right, so now we're coming to the final portion of this haul where we have a lot to do here. But did you guess? Did you guess what it was going to be? Did you guess that I went out and bought PanPastels because of this little guy? Maybe you didn't, but I'll tell you what, I had so much fun playing with this with Sketchbox, and I've been on the fence about buying these for a really long time, but it made me want to get out my alcohol markers and actually work with them, which is worth it to actually own PanPastels then. Because I think that I often don't want to do big backgrounds and things like that when I do alcohol markers, and that just makes the pictures seem less vibrant and vivid and all the things that I like about watercolor. So I bit the bullet and I bought some PanPastels. I bought a bunch. So I have this one that I got, which is the bright yellow green from Sketchbox. I haven't even looked at these yet. Obviously, I haven't looked at them yet. So I bought the landscape because I just thought for my art style, this was probably a really good starter set. So I bought the 7 landscape PanPastels, and we're going to see because I didn't get enough to fill this. And then I bought some individual colors. We're going to go into those in a moment. And I bought the 20 pack to hold 20 pans because I figured this is 8. This is going to give me a few more than 10. So I still have room to grow in here. I kind of wanted to buy something that would give me some room to grow. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put these in here in color order. Let's go through the colors before I do that. Or you know what? No, I'll put them in order and then I'll say what I have. And then you guys can tell me what colors I need to have or I'm missing. Okay, I did not realize that these were going to come without lids. So because of that, I am going to carefully show you each one and not as I put them into the palette. So this one is titanium white. I'm going to put that one up here. And then we have a yellow. This is yellow oxide. So I've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. I have 12 and I have space for 20. So that means that I think in each row, I'm going to leave 2 spaces because that seems to make the most sense to me because I have 8 spaces left over. So I'm going to leave 2 spaces in each row so that I can fit things in. So I'm going to put... Is this one shrink wrapped? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so they really wanted to keep these ones good. So this is orange, and I am going to put the orange 2 down from this yellow, giving me some space for an extra yellow, and then maybe another red. And then we'll go ahead and we will put in the next spot down here this red iron oxide. And then, of course, I had to have magenta. I like sunsets, so I wanted a color palette I could do that with. Plus, I know I can layer these and mix them, and I'm so excited to learn how to use these more in playing with them. So we'll put that there. Then I'm going to leave a space on either side of this. I've got violet here, so we'll put violet in next. All right. Then we have blue for the next row. Oops, there goes my hand. See, this is why I don't own pastels, because I am clumsy. All right, over here. Which blue is this? I believe it's ultramarine. Yep, we have ultramarine blue. Go there. And again, I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I'm going to put the green in the middle, and then I'll put the light green on the end here. So this green is chromium oxide green, one of my favorite greens, to be honest. Really like that color. And this is the green from Sketchbox, bright yellow green. It'll go here. But yeah, I don't want to have to move these around too much, so I'm just trying to look at the palette and make it make sense with colors. All right, and then we are going to do burnt sienna next down here. And then I will leave 2 spaces there. Actually, 1 space. We'll put the black in the middle. This is, oh no, this is not black. This is Payne's Gray. So definitely here in case I get black. Though I don't think I would need, oh, I say that. I don't think I would need a black, but I don't know. And then this is Pearl Medium. It's white, Pearl Medium White Fine. I don't know the difference between fine and not fine, I guess. But I feel like the rest of these were fine. They were ultra soft. So yeah, it looks like the same lid. So I think that's good. And then this is just a pearl color. I figure I always, you know me, I like to have a metallic, so I went ahead and I did that. All right, and then just because I'm me, I might just, you know what? I'll store those in the little one. So let's put the lid on this guy. I'm not going to swatch these today because I'm just really excited to have them and have this nice palette. I figured if I was going to go for it, I would just go for it like this. So there we go. There's our storage option for our PanPastel set. And it did come with this really cool tool. And it came with these 2 blenders. So I think I've got a nice selection to go on here. Here's what I need to know from you in the comments below. Well, I need to know several things. Hold on. Let me organize my life here and then I'll come back. All right, so by watching this art haul, you get to see some of what's upcoming on the channel. We had some metallic watercolor sets, some requested by you, some that I just ended up wanting to grab for science. We had some gouache that we're definitely going to use for the fall. We had some super cool, like a super cool plein air setup that we're gonna play with, and maybe you'll be seeing that in a future video. And we had some sketching stuff that I am looking at for the, well, I don't know that I would call it the bang for your buck Christmas guide, but it's going to be a holiday gift giving guide, and I wanted to do that this year. And I am actively testing for that. And most importantly, these new PanPastels. So here's my question to you. What colors am I missing? You take a look at this and you say to me, Christy, I use PanPastels and this is the color you need to add. That's what I want to know from you in the comments below. And in general, what else are you excited about that I got in this art haul? And that's going to be it for me today. Hopefully this inspires you to get out some art supplies and play with them today. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.